Your spouse is chosen by God. Here's the sign you can't ignore. Archangel Michael says, "My beloved child, I have come to you with a message that carries the weight of heaven and the guidance of divine love. You may not realize it yet, but your heart has been searching, your soul has been longing, and your spirit has been quietly waiting. God, in His infinite wisdom, has already chosen the one who is meant to walk beside you in life, through every joy and every trial. This is not by chance, not by coincidence, but by divine design. And there is a sign, a clear, unmistakable sign, that you must not ignore. Listen closely, for time is moving swiftly, and the universe is aligning to reveal this truth to you now. Your spouse is not just someone who will appear in your life. They are a reflection of your soul, a companion chosen to grow with you, to challenge you, to uplift you, and to love you in ways that words alone cannot describe. But how will you recognize them? How will you know, beyond doubt, that this is the one God has intended for you? First, you will feel peace, an overwhelming sense of calm when they are near. Unlike the rest of the world, their presence will feel like home. When you speak with them, it is as though time slows, and your soul remembers a connection that goes beyond this life. This is not mere attraction, nor the fleeting thrill of infatuation. This is divine recognition, and it will awaken something deep within your heart that says, "Yes, this is right." Second, there will be trials. Yes, even divine love comes with tests. God chooses your spouse not just for comfort, but to help you grow. You may encounter disagreements, misunderstandings, or moments of doubt. But pay attention, these challenges will reveal the strength of your bond. If, in the face of difficulties, your hearts return to each other with patience, forgiveness, and understanding, this is the unmistakable sign of divine selection. Third, you will experience synchronicities, moments that cannot be explained by chance. You will find that paths cross at exactly the right times, situations align in ways that seem impossible, and even strangers will play roles in guiding you to this person. These are not coincidences. God orchestrates the events of your life with precision, and every detail will lead you closer to the one chosen for you. Fourth, there is a mirror effect. Your chosen spouse will reflect your deepest qualities and your areas that need growth. When you are with them, you will notice both your strengths and weaknesses amplified. This is not to harm you, but to help you evolve. The love that God places between you is not superficial, it is transformative. It teaches you patience, humility, compassion, and unconditional love. And fifth, there is an unspoken recognition. Even before words are exchanged, before commitments are made, your soul will recognize them. You may feel an instant familiarity, a sense of, "I have known you before," and this is no mere feeling. This is your spirit remembering a bond that was forged long before this lifetime, a bond that God intended to fulfill in this life. You may wonder, how do I prepare for this divine love? How do I ensure that I am ready to receive what God has chosen for me? My child, it begins with you. You must align yourself with God's purpose, cleanse your heart from past hurts, and cultivate a life of truth, integrity, and faith. When your spirit is ready, God will not delay. The universe will conspire to bring your spouse to you at the perfect moment. Pay attention to the little signs, the messages that appear when you least expect them, the coincidences that tug at your heart, the dreams that feel vivid and real. These are whispers from the divine, guiding you toward the love that is meant to last a lifetime. And remember, not every love that seems right is God's choice. True divine love carries peace, even in its trials. It brings growth, even in its challenges. It reflects God's presence, even in its imperfections. So do not settle for less than the love that God has designed for you. Wait. Watch. Pray. And when you meet them, your heart will know the truth. Do not ignore the signs, for hesitation can cost you a lifetime of joy. God's timing is perfect, but you must be vigilant, listening to the whispers of your soul, following the nudges of your intuition, and trusting the guidance of your angels. They will illuminate the path, they will guard your heart, and they will ensure that you are led to the one who has been chosen for you. And finally, my child, know this: divine love is patient, enduring, and eternal. It transcends the ordinary, it defies explanation, and it fulfills the deepest longings of your soul. When you embrace it, you embrace the will of God, and nothing can separate you from this sacred bond. This message is not merely advice, it is a call to recognize what is already present, a reminder that your spouse is out there, chosen by God, and the signs are waiting for you to notice. Open your heart, remain faithful, and do not rush. Divine love comes when the soul is ready, and when it arrives, it will be undeniable, unshakable, and life-changing. Archangel Michael says, "Now, listen carefully, my beloved. There is a pattern in the signs that God gives you, subtle yet powerful. Your heart will feel a pull, a gentle tug toward certain people, places, and opportunities. These are not accidents. Each moment of curiosity, each spark of interest, is heaven's way of preparing you for the meeting that will change your life. You may notice that certain qualities in people suddenly draw your attention: kindness, patience, honesty, faith. These are the qualities that reflect what God has placed in your own soul. Pay attention. The presence of these qualities is a guide, a mirror showing you the values that will matter most in your divine partnership. Sometimes, God tests your readiness by sending people into your life who are not your chosen one. These encounters are lessons, designed to teach you patience, discernment, and the importance of listening to your heart. Do not become discouraged if a connection feels strong but ultimately does not last. The universe is preparing you for someone far greater than you can imagine. Your prayers are heard. Your longings are known. Each tear you shed, each hope you whisper silently in the quiet of the night, is acknowledged by God and recorded by the angels. There is no love lost, no effort wasted. Even the moments of waiting are sacred, for they shape you into the person who is ready to receive the love that God has chosen for you. You will recognize your chosen spouse not only by the love you feel but by the alignment of your paths. Your lives will intersect naturally, as if guided by invisible hands. There will be no need to force encounters. The universe will create opportunities for your meeting. A shared space, a chance conversation, a mutual goal, these are the threads God weaves to connect your hearts. Sometimes, the sign is quiet, a feeling of knowing that cannot be explained. Your intuition will speak, gently and persistently, reminding you of the truth even when your mind doubts it. Do not ignore this inner voice. Your soul knows what your mind cannot yet comprehend. And remember, the love that God has chosen for you is not perfect in the way the world defines perfection. There will be challenges, miscommunications, and moments of testing. But these challenges are not obstacles, they are bridges, designed to deepen trust, compassion, and understanding. True divine love grows stronger in adversity. It flourishes when nurtured with patience and faith. You may find that your chosen one inspires you to be better, not by changing who you are, but by reflecting your highest potential. They awaken virtues you did not know existed within you and help you release fears and doubts that have held you back. This is not coincidence. This is divine design. Be vigilant. The world is full of distractions and temporary attractions that may cloud your perception. But when the divine love appears, it will feel undeniable. Your heart will recognize it. Your soul will embrace it. And even in silence, even in a glance, there will be certainty, a knowing that this is the one God has prepared for you. Keep your heart open, but also keep it discerning. Trust the guidance that comes from prayer, from reflection, and from the subtle nudges of your angels. When the time is right, when both souls are ready, nothing in this world can prevent your union. The signs are there, the moments are guided, and the love is already written in the book of your life. Archangel Michael continues, "Now, let me speak of patience. This is a virtue that many overlook, yet it is crucial. Love chosen by God is never rushed. It arrives in the perfect season. You may feel impatience, longing, or doubt, but these emotions are tests of faith. The more you cultivate trust in God's timing, the more clearly you will recognize your chosen one when they appear. Do not seek love out of fear or loneliness. Seek alignment with God, alignment with your own values, and alignment with your purpose. When your heart and soul are ready, the universe will guide your chosen spouse to you. There is no need for anxiety, no need for force. Divine love is gentle, persistent, and exact. It will find you, even when you least expect it. Archangel Michael says, Now, my child, I will reveal another truth that many overlook. Your chosen spouse will bring not only joy but clarity. There is a reason God places this person in your life. They are a mirror, reflecting not just your strengths but also the areas where your soul requires growth. Do not fear this reflection, it is a gift. When you meet your chosen one, you will notice moments of discomfort, moments where patience is tested, where your habits or fears are challenged. These moments are divine lessons, designed to prepare you for the sacred partnership ahead. If you approach these challenges with humility and openness, your love will deepen and become unshakable. There will also be moments of extraordinary peace. When you are with this person, a calm will settle within you, even amid chaos. It is a feeling that cannot be manufactured or forced, it comes only from God. This peace is a sign that you are in alignment with His plan. Listen to it, cherish it, and let it guide your decisions. Sometimes, the sign is not in a grand event but in small, everyday synchronicities. Perhaps you share the same values, the same dreams, or even the same struggles. Perhaps a song, a phrase, or a glance carries meaning only your soul can recognize. These are the whispers of God, reminding you that your paths are converging according to His divine design. Remember also that true divine love is patient. It does not demand, it does not rush, and it does not force. If you are with the right person, you will feel a sense of timing, a sense of inevitability. Even in silence, there will be understanding. Even in distance, there will be connection. Trust in the process, and trust in the timing, for God's plan is perfect and cannot be altered by human impatience. Your heart will often be your guide. It is wise to listen to it closely. When doubts arise, pause and reflect. Pray for clarity and trust that the signs will become unmistakable. Your angels are always near, guiding you through subtle nudges, dreams, and coincidences that lead to recognition of your chosen spouse. And do not forget gratitude. Every step, every waiting period, every challenge is part of the divine preparation. Give thanks for the lessons, the guidance, and the unseen orchestration of events. Gratitude opens your heart and makes it receptive to love that is pure and aligned with God's will. Finally, know this: divine love is transformative. It will teach you forgiveness, patience, kindness, and compassion. It will show you that love is not just an emotion but a sacred bond that elevates your soul. When you recognize this love, you will understand that it has been waiting for you long before you ever knew it. So watch for the signs. Follow the guidance of your heart. Trust in divine timing. And remember, your chosen spouse is not only someone to walk beside you in life, they are a gift from God, a reflection of His love, and a companion for your soul's journey. Archangel Michael says, "My beloved, let me tell you about the subtle ways God prepares you for your chosen spouse. Often, it begins quietly, almost imperceptibly. You may feel a gentle pull toward self-improvement, toward patience, or toward understanding the deeper purpose of your life. These are not coincidences. They are divine preparations, shaping your heart so that it is ready to receive the love that has been destined for you. You may notice that, before meeting your chosen one, certain patterns in your life begin to shift. Relationships that no longer serve your highest good may fade. Opportunities may present themselves that seem unrelated at first, yet each step brings you closer to the path where your destined partner awaits. This is God's orchestration. Trust it, even when the reasons are not yet clear. And know this: your chosen spouse will not just complete your life in ordinary ways. They will inspire you to grow spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. They will help you confront fears you have avoided, face challenges you have ignored, and embrace virtues you have yet to fully practice. This is the sacred purpose of divine love, not just companionship, but transformation. You will also notice signs in your dreams. Sometimes, God speaks through visions and quiet whispers while you sleep. You may dream of this person, or you may experience a sense of recognition, of a bond that feels eternal, even before meeting them in the physical world. Pay attention to these dreams. Write them down. Reflect on them. They are messages from the divine, preparing you for the encounter that will define a lifetime. There is also the language of intuition. Your soul will sense their presence even in absence. You may feel sudden clarity, an inner knowing, or a surge of hope at unexpected moments. This intuition is a divine compass pointing you toward the love that God has chosen for you. Never disregard it. It is as real as any earthly evidence, for it comes from the source of all truth. Remember, divine love is not rushed. It arrives in perfect timing, often when you least expect it. You may wonder why the wait feels long or why the signs seem subtle. This is not a delay but a preparation. The longer your heart is aligned with God's purpose, the more beautiful and enduring the love will be when it manifests. Patience is your ally, and faith is your strength. When you finally meet your chosen spouse, you will notice an unmistakable resonance. It may be in the eyes, in the voice, or in a simple gesture. The connection will feel natural and profound, as if your souls have known each other across lifetimes. It will not require convincing or forcing. Instead, there will be a quiet certainty, a feeling of inevitability that transcends words. And know this: your chosen spouse will be a reflection of your own soul. Their strengths will complement yours, and their challenges will mirror yours in ways that allow both of you to grow. This is not to create struggle, but to foster harmony, understanding, and mutual support. God chooses carefully, ensuring that this person will guide you toward the highest expression of your love, faith, and purpose. So remain vigilant. Observe the signs, trust your intuition, embrace the lessons of your waiting period, and cultivate your inner self. When the time is right, the universe will bring your chosen one into your life. You will recognize them instantly, your heart will rejoice, and your soul will respond with a certainty that cannot be mistaken. Your love story, my child, is already written in heaven. Your chosen spouse awaits, guided by divine hands, and the signs of their presence will unfold before you like a sacred map. Pay attention, trust the journey, and know that every moment of preparation, every challenge, and every prayer has been leading to this extraordinary encounter. And remember, divine love is eternal. It transcends fear, it transcends doubt, and it surpasses every human limitation. When you embrace it fully, you embrace the will of God, and nothing will ever separate you from this sacred union. Archangel Michael says, "Now, my beloved, let us speak of the moments that may seem ordinary but are actually extraordinary signs from God." Sometimes, your chosen spouse will appear in the most unexpected ways: a fleeting glance at a market, a brief encounter in a park, or even a shared smile in a crowd. These moments may seem small, but they carry divine significance. Pay attention to them, for God communicates through the ordinary to reveal the extraordinary. You may also notice that certain qualities or habits in yourself begin to shift. Perhaps patience grows where there was once frustration. Perhaps understanding deepens where there was once judgment. These changes are no coincidence. They are preparation, signs that your heart is aligning with the love that God has chosen for you. Your chosen spouse will complement this growth, amplifying your virtues and helping you release what no longer serves your highest good. Another sign to watch for is the way your life circumstances begin to align. Opportunities will present themselves that bring you closer to the right path. People may enter your life to guide or support you. Situations may shift in seemingly miraculous ways, and doors you did not even know existed will open. All of these are orchestrated by God, leading you gently, yet surely, toward your destined union. And know this: your soul recognizes its counterpart before your mind can understand. You may feel a sense of familiarity, a pull of recognition, or even a sense of destiny when encountering this person. This is not mere intuition, it is your soul remembering a connection that exists beyond time, beyond space, beyond the limitations of this world. Trust it. Listen to it. Follow it. Your prayers are heard, and your longing is known. When you open your heart fully, the universe responds. Angels watch over your path, guiding you, protecting you, and ensuring that when the moment comes, you will not miss it. Even when circumstances seem challenging or confusing, trust that these moments are part of the divine orchestration. Every delay, every twist, every obstacle serves a purpose: to prepare you, to align your spirit, and to perfect the timing of your union. Be aware, however, that not every attraction is divine. God's chosen love is not superficial, fleeting, or based solely on desire. True divine love carries a sense of peace, even amid challenges. It inspires growth, cultivates understanding, and reflects God's presence. When you meet the one who is chosen for you, there will be a clarity, a knowing, that transcends doubt and uncertainty. Sometimes, God tests your readiness through patience. The longer you wait, the more your heart matures, the more you understand what is truly important in a relationship. This waiting period is sacred. It is a time to build your spiritual foundation, to cultivate gratitude, and to prepare your soul for the deep and abiding love that is coming. And when you finally meet your chosen spouse, you will recognize them in ways that go beyond the physical. You will see their soul reflected in their eyes, feel their intentions in their words, and sense their heart through their actions. You will know, without a shadow of doubt, that this is the person God has prepared for you. Remember, divine love is not about perfection. It is about growth, understanding, and mutual support. Your chosen spouse will help you navigate life's challenges, reflect your highest potential, and awaken the love that God has placed within you. Together, your hearts will create a bond that is sacred, unbreakable, and eternal. Trust the signs, trust your heart, and trust the divine timing. Your chosen spouse is on their way, guided by angels, aligned with destiny, and prepared to meet you when the moment is right. Open your heart fully, remain patient, and know that God's plan for your love is flawless, powerful, and perfect in every way.